Hi everyone, Lensman Oz here. This is New Age, episode 13. So, this is now single player. We did look around for a server to put this on, and in the end decided that while I've only been playing it a short amount of time, I'm not sure how much more I'll play it, and you know, because I've killed off all my animals and that sort of stuff, but I'll play for a little bit longer. But please go and check out the pack. Main Freak's done a fair bit of work for this pack, and it is pretty stable. We haven't had too many crashes. The only reason the server is gone is due to cost reasonings. But yeah, this, you know, I haven't had any crashes. I mean, the Harvest Festival mod was just a little bit buggy there, but there is some updates coming out. There are a bunch of mods that will need to be updated, and Main Freak is going through currently and doing an update to the pack, which should be out shortly. Not sure how long that's going to take, but there are a few mods that need to be updated. So once that's done, there'll be a new version of the pack, and hopefully some of the little bits and pieces that have been causing some issues, like, I mean, the chickens like multiplying is something that there's not much we can do about. When I logged in today, yeah, look, we have 2 gyms. There was 2 Candaces here before. We've got there was 2 of this dude, 2 Jakobs. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure whether it's associated to due to the Greasy Geeks base. I think it was over there. I'm not sure exactly whose it was. Could have been Dragon Breath, one of the guys. Perhaps he's a little bit close. Not 100% sure. I don't know why we got 2 people. Not sure if we got 2 Ulifs, because Ulif is basically your town centre. So we've got 2 Jades, but it seems like we only have 1 Ulif. It's night time again already? Man. So what I want to do in this episode, I want to build the town hall. So I'm going to sleep through the night because I've had a lot of creeper attacks. And I'm getting quite sick of creeper attacks. I've had to replace the dirt here twice now because they keep getting me here. So I'm going to sleep. And then when I wake up, we'll see what I mean about the updates there. Well, this is when we log in. We get a whole bunch of stuff saying, yes, update me, update me. So that will happen. Really, it's raining. How big is the town hall? Big. So I was hoping to squeeze it in somewhere. Oh, where can we put the town hall? Town hall really should be central. Kinda. Okay, you two, you twins, you play well with each other. Let's see. I haven't really thought too much about town hall. I know it's not central, but can we put it out here somewhere? I don't know why there's a grass path here. Maybe this will do. If I place it down, right down here somewhere. That'll do. We'll see what Ulif does with that. Go and build, my friend. Went for a bit of a walk. Found another lemon, or found a lemon sapling, so I'm going to plant that somewhere so we can get some food from it. I'll just plant it over here for now. Yoink. Hopefully that'll be enough for him. Okay, Main Freak suggested I get a little bit more storage in the form of colossal chests. Now, colossal chests is a mod that you can see here. Here's the blocks here. The idea is you can make multi-block chests. So I'm probably going to make perhaps a 3x3, and I'm going to build it into the floor here. I'm hoping that's going to work okay. And apparently if you put the crafting station next to the, I think the interface or the core, one of the two, and we'll test that out. When you put it next to that, it can access it like this does. So this can access the chest. I'm not sure if it's actually right round. Oops. Okay, so that's accessing this chest. But this should be able to access the entire contents of the wooden chest. So I'm going to place it like in a 3x3 over here and see what happens. But I'll go down and I'll have it level with the floor. So first thing we need to do is make, I'm just going to go wood. Probably going to regret that, but we'll see how we go. I'm going to, so what do I need? Because the center is hollow, so we still are going to need 26, kind of like a railcraft coke oven, I guess. So I'm going to need 26 of these. I make 2, so we need 13 wood, and then a lot of planks. So let's give it a go. I don't think I have enough planks yet. It's 14. I'm going to need some more wood planks. Hopefully we can just make it out of whatever. Fingers are crossed. Yep, seems good. Just turn all that in. Okay, like that. And then we need to make a core, which is just one of them, and a piece of iron gives us the core. So it needs one of these, exactly one required to build a colossal chest structure. And then we've got these interfaces. So the interfaces allow you to connect hoppers or pipes or whatever else you've got to this. So what I might do, in the interest of later automation, I guess, is I might, what do you reckon? One on each face? So what do we need? Maybe 6? I don't think I've got enough cobble to do this. We've got 4. So bottom, 1 on each side, and 1 in the top. So do I have more cobble? Really? Oh, there it is. I was going to say, should have some cobble here somewhere. Alright. So I guess the plan is, that's 2. This is 3. So we need to put it down at this level. As I said, we'll put an interface in the bottom. And then we can I'm actually thinking of this one here being the, tell me this isn't going to break. Really? If I lose this, I lose it. It's one of those things. I've got it back. I'm considering putting the core there, so we'll just leave that for the moment. Let's put interface, 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 interface. Okay, now let's try putting the core there. Wall. Okay, we've got a big chest. It's a colossal wood chest. Not exactly the way I wanted it to face, but if I now move all the items out of here and put it into here. Let's see if we can do that. Now there is a piping, what's it called? Integrated? No, this one isn't the pipe one. There's one that has like transfer nodes and so. I mean, obviously, Extra Utilities has it, but I think Extra Utilities requires power to run the nodes now. You can have a look. Let's see what we can do. Chest, stone, and transfer pipe, which is just glass and slabs. Let's see. This is why I need to you know, fix up my stuff. See, apparently you can use like diorite, so I'll use that. Got some stone. Thought I had some glass around. Do I not have glass? Some more iron. Alright, let's get some more sand. Now what do I need? 2. Got a lot of stuff here to process yet too. So there's 2 glass. I need a little bit of redstone. I say as I grab the entire amount. Some of that. I think it was this, wasn't it? Yep, that's the pipe. You get 64. Awesome. Need a chest. Enough for that here. Chest, that. Was it 2 redstone? And then this gets us 4 transfer nodes. Hopefully, can I do this? Does it need power? No, it's working. It's slow, but it's working. Okay, so that is transferring all the items into here. And it's probably trying to push it into there at the same time. Oh, look at that. It's moving as much as it can. I don't have any speed upgrades or anything for that, but this will transfer everything into this chest, and I'm hoping that once we break these chests and get them away from the crafting station, that it will access that big chest. And I know it's a bit of a pain having that big lid open up. But, you know, it is what it is. Something a little bit different. I've never played with a colossal chest before. But it's a fairly nice mod. I mean, I wonder if I can use a wrench to turn the chest around. A little bit of basalt. You know what? Let's just dump this stuff in here for now. Yoink. I suppose I've got a few more of these. I could, for all intensive purposes, do that. Short of this thing, like, trying to push it into here, which it shouldn't. Although the dirt's going there anyway. Path of least resistance should be the bottom. These should empty out. Oh no, it's probably going to go in here, isn't it? Things are going to be pushing back on it. Do I have a wrench? Will the Neotech wrench? Nope. Let's see if we can find some sort of wrench. What about the crescent hammer? Is that in this? Nope. So just a standard wrench. Extra utilities wrench. Red dye. Redstone. 3 iron. You might be able to do that. Some red dye. A bit of redstone. Alright. Dye, redstone, and some. Can I? Yes. Turn these off for the moment. So it can just draw out of these 3 chests. There we go. Hopefully that will make things a little better and stop trying to push this stuff into these chests. Metal click is on, but it doesn't want to sort. Alright, there's no sorting in that chest. That's the only downside. It can't do the auto sort like that, which is a bummer. Can I put that on there? Awesome, we're emptying everything at once. Let's go see how the town hall was going. Rained all day. How you doing, Ulif? How's my town hall coming? Yep, gonna need to do a bit of terraforming over there. And yep, it's burying itself back into the wall there. But are you like struggling? Are you getting stuck? I think you were. Let's go and sleep so no monsters come. Then we'll have to work out how we're going to run a path over to poor Ulif over there with the town hall. Right, morning time. You can go in there. And all that. And all that. And that. Because eventually it will make its way into the chest. Found a bunch more returnite. Just considering I don't have any of this other stuff. But I was just thinking of making like the sword blade. Let's see. Where's the sword blade? Or the hammer even. To make it to make my hammer a little bit better. So for that we're gonna need 8. We're gonna need a cast. Can you do a sword? Attack is 1.95. Attack is 6. Really? What? Sword. Where's iron? Iron. Attack of 4. Does it turn out really that bad? It's good for mining, perhaps. Yes, I'm not going to make the sword out of that, because it's terrible. But making the hammerhead shouldn't be too bad. Durability 50. Eternite durability is 592 and a mining level of cobalt. Mining speed is 735. Much better than iron. Worse attack, but so let's get, what do we need? 4 of these, I guess, because it should double it. Checking out for mobs outside, they're probably hanging around out here somewhere. Let's throw them in. Got a little bit of iron and a little bit of tin in there. We only have an ingot cast. I don't know if I have. We'll just use clay. I'm going to require some cobble. It's going to require 8 cobble, of which I don't have. Let's go and get some. Terrible, I've got to go mine cobble. What is the world coming to? My original mine entrance was right there underneath the pond, if you remember rightly. Let's see. Oh. That was not intended. Let's go find another area where we can get into a mine. We've got some quarried stone here. Still keep walking into keep walking into the poison ivy. I could have sworn there was another entrance around here that could have got me down into a mine area. Ow! See? Poison ivy. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. Two watchmakers too. Hey, here you going, fellas. Head on over. I'm just going to dig into the wall soon. I just don't want to ruin the aesthetics of the place. I'm doing it somewhere where we're not going to see it all the time. Around here will do. Quick. Yep, bees here. For mine. I have no torches. Fairly dark in here. Some slag iron, some lignite, bit of iron. I came for cobble. As terrible as that is, I came for cobble. Let's grab a bit of cobble. And if we get other stuff in the meantime, so be it. You know what I'm doing wrong? Using the wrong tool. So let's just grab a little bit of this and head on back. Anyway. Ooh. Frost garden. What's in a frost garden? Celery. Nom nom nom. Chidori's eat your greens, kids. I suppose we could get into I saw you that time. We could get into Britannia maybe. There are a few other mods. Whoop. Oh, that was my lemon tree. Well done, Lens. Well done. Yeah, there's a few mods left to muck around with. Clay. I think it's 2 clay required for a cast. We need to make... Why do I do that? I can do it like this. Oh look, there's cobble in there. Fantastic. We need to make a hammerhead cast. And we can make a hammerhead. Put that in there. Come on, clay. Melt up. There's the clay. Get in my way, maple leaf. Okay, there's the cast. Let's drop the Eternite to the bottom and yoink. You can go in there. Actually, let's move them out of the way. So it probably wouldn't hurt for me to actually I'm gonna throw all that in there. 1 Eternite hammerhead. Let's see what this does to our tool. Let's repair it first. Some iron in here, there's some iron. Let's repair it first. We've got an iron hammerhead. See, I'd already given it... No, I'd already upgraded it with the thing, hadn't I? But this will give it a bigger chunk. So I'd just done the... Apparently Eternite's writable. I had done the sharpening for it. Sharpening kit or whatever it is for the Eternite. But so I've got 582 and a mining speed of 2.4, attack of 5.8. So it just gives us more durability because I'd already done the mining level upgrade. Slightly slower, slightly lower attack, but a slightly higher mining speed. And 4 modifiers because this is apparently rideable. So let's take that. And you know what? I wouldn't mind putting a level of redstone on it. I know I don't have heaps of redstone, but This should give us the ability, and I love that. I love that you don't have to do multiple iterations through there now. It's just one lot of haste. So we now have a mining speed of 4.7. Still not amazing, but it's better than it was. I don't know, I keep dumping stuff in here and it gets moved over to the other thing. It shouldn't be full, should it? No, still got tons of, look at that, tons of room. Are any of these, oh, that one's finished, so let's break this chest. That one's finished, let's break this chest. So is that one. I can get rid of them. Whoops. It's not going anywhere. Let's put that in there. We'll just get rid of these last few items. Okay, so this is not seeing what I was hoping. So perhaps the crafting station doesn't need to be there. Maybe it needs to be near the interface. So we'll try that in a second. Or perhaps it'll need to be next to it, which will be a bummer. In which case I think if I move the core, it'll destroy everything. Find out in a second. Alright, let's just do this. It's taking forever. Can I put this there? No. Where can I put this? It has to be next to it. Darn. Can I rotate the chest? No. Well, that's a nightmare. Because I think if I break the core, all my items will go everywhere. So I guess... yeah, it needs to be next to this one. Alright, this is going to hurt. I think I should get everything back. This could be quite humorous. Or I could lose everything. Oh, no, it just drops everything on the ground. Come on, we can do this. We can do this. Problem is finding what I need. Yeah. It's gonna show up eventually. Where's some of these smaller... must be in here somewhere. Oh goodness. It's going to take me a little bit to find. Bear with me, I'll be back in a second. Alright, well that was fun. Okay, everything's in there now, including my pick and everything. I just like shift clicked everything in. So it's all in here. I can't organize it. It just isn't showing up properly. It's just hovering over that. But that's cool. Everything's in here. Let's get that and that. Good time to empty out my inventory, I guess. I'm going to wrap it up here. I'll go through and find all my stuff now because it's all in this area. But that being said, it now means that I can use the crafting table here. And it should pull from anything in here. So if I let's just see what we can. Let's find something we can do. So can we do? Okay, this does have coal blocks, so let's dump that out. If I go coal and go block of coal, shift yes. So it will pull any of the items from this inventory into itself here, as required. How do I get all that stuff in my inventory? In you go. Yeah, but that's our storage. Room looks a bit cleaner. I mean, okay, it's a little bit weird, but you can see it holds a lot. And it cost a little bit of wood. Really? That was all it cost? It's got, what, 4 double wooden chests worth plus more. It's tons and tons more there. Huge storage. And as I said, you've got the interfaces. So I've got the interfaces on each side. I could, for example, connect up a quarry and have it feed straight into the chest. No questions asked. Have a transfer node with a filter on it. One of these things. Pulling out to ore processing. Something, you know, all in the one chest, and then having the results come back in through another wall. Because I had those, because I put those interfaces in each side. So, basic storage, a little bit weird because it's a massive big chest, but should come in handy. So, I think I'll sleep. We'll go and check on the status of the town hall, and then we'll wrap it up. Yeah. So next episode we may try and work on perhaps automated ore processing. I'm just keeping an eye out for monsters because there will be some. So I'll let it lapse into night time. So is this done? Okay, we got some random dirt in the middle of the town hall because obviously Eulif's a special kind of builder who forgets to clear all the area out. So we'll give him a hand today. Maybe he was a little bit tired when he built this place. So it's town hall. How you doing, Eulif? You still building? It's alright, mate. I fixed it for you. You missed this leaf too. So he's still building the roof. Second story. Dude, I'm guessing that this doesn't need to be here. Yeah? Alright. Well, wrapping it up. Can't get up there. Let's go up here. That Eulif, dude, there's a tree in the house. Yep. Wrap it up here. Thank you all for watching. Please come back for the next episode. Leave those questions, comments, etc. in the section below. Dude, is this tree meant to be here? I mean, seriously. It probably is, actually, by the way that's done. Too bad. I broke it. Didn't like your plant. Looks silly. That dirt's not meant to be there. Yeah, so leave all this stuff in the section below. If you liked the video, hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. You'll be notified of when my new videos come up. Got a few bits and pieces planned for the future. So yep, thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one.